Welcome to the Startup Circuit HQ. Why Nvidia is worth more than entire countries. Intro/hook. Imagine starting a company that makes computer chips for gamers. Now imagine that same company becoming more valuable than entire countries. More valuable than the economies of Australia. More valuable than Spain. More valuable than Saudi Arabia. Sounds impossible. Yet that's exactly what happened with Nvidia. A company that spent decades quietly building graphics cards suddenly became the most important company in the AI revolution. But how did Nvidia go from powering video games to powering the future of artificial intelligence? And why are the world's biggest tech companies desperately competing for its chips? This is the incredible story of Nvidia. Chapter 1. The beginning of Nvidia. The year was 1993. Three engineers, Jensen Huang, Chris Malachowski, and Curtis Preem, started a small company with a simple goal: to improve computer graphics. At the time, gaming was growing rapidly. Developers wanted better visuals. Gamers wanted faster performance. And personal computers were becoming more powerful every year. Nvidia saw an opportunity. The company focused on building graphics processing units, or GPUs. Unlike traditional processors, GPUs could handle thousands of calculations simultaneously. This made them perfect for rendering complex graphics. In the late 1990s and early 2000s, Nvidia became a favorite among gamers. Its products powered some of the most advanced games in the world. But what nobody realized was that these gaming chips would eventually become the foundation of the AI revolution. Chapter 2. The decision that changed everything. While competitors focused only on hardware, Nvidia made a decision that would change its future forever. In 2006, Nvidia launched CUDA. CUDA was a software platform that allowed developers to use Nvidia GPUs for tasks beyond gaming. At first, very few people cared. Researchers, scientists, a handful of universities. That was about it. But Jensen Huang saw something others didn't. He believed GPUs could become the engine behind future computing. For years, Nvidia invested billions into improving both its hardware and software ecosystem. Many investors questioned the strategy. The returns weren't immediate. The market wasn't obvious. But Nvidia stayed committed. And then everything changed. Chapter 3. The AI explosion. Artificial intelligence had existed for decades. But in late 2022, something extraordinary happened. OpenAI launched ChatGPT. Within days, millions of people were using AI. For the first time, artificial intelligence felt useful, accessible, and powerful. Suddenly every major company wanted AI. Google accelerated its AI projects. Microsoft invested heavily in OpenAI. Meta increased AI spending. Amazon expanded its AI infrastructure. The entire tech industry entered an AI arms race. But building advanced AI models requires enormous computational power. Training systems like ChatGPT involves processing trillions of calculations. And the best hardware for those calculations? Nvidia GPUs. Virtually overnight, demand exploded. Chapter 4. The modern gold rush. The AI boom became the modern equivalent of a gold rush. Thousands of companies rushed to build AI products. Investors poured billions into artificial intelligence. Governments launched national AI strategies. Everyone wanted a piece of the future. But there was one company supplying the tools: Nvidia. Just like companies selling shovels during the California gold rush made fortunes, Nvidia became the supplier of the essential infrastructure behind AI. Tech giants began ordering Nvidia chips in massive quantities. Cloud providers built enormous AI data centers. Startups spent millions just to secure computing resources. Demand became so intense that Nvidia's latest chips were often sold out months in advance. Revenue skyrocketed. Profits exploded. And investors took notice. Chapter 5. Why Nvidia is so hard to replace. You might think competitors could simply build similar chips, but Nvidia's advantage goes far beyond hardware. Over decades, the company built an entire ecosystem. Its software tools, its developer community, its AI frameworks, its engineering expertise. Millions of developers around the world have learned to build using Nvidia technology. Companies have invested years creating systems optimized specifically for Nvidia GPUs. Switching to another platform isn't easy. It's expensive, it's risky, and often it requires rebuilding critical infrastructure. This gives Nvidia one of the strongest competitive advantages in modern technology. Chapter 6. Worth more than countries. As AI spending continued to increase, Nvidia's valuation surged. Investors no longer viewed Nvidia as a gaming company. They viewed it as the company powering the future. Its market value crossed trillions of dollars. At various points, Nvidia became more valuable than entire national economies. More valuable than many of the world's biggest banks. More valuable than countless industrial giants combined. The company's stock became one of the best-performing investments in modern history. And its CEO, Jensen Huang, transformed into one of the most influential figures in technology. What began as a graphics company had become the backbone of the AI era. Conclusion. Nvidia's story is a powerful reminder that the biggest opportunities often come from long-term thinking. For decades, the company invested in technology that most people ignored. It built products before the market fully existed. It prepared for a future that others couldn't yet see. Then the world changed. Artificial intelligence exploded. And Nvidia was ready. Today, almost every major AI breakthrough relies on technology that Nvidia spent years developing. The company didn't just benefit from the AI revolution. It helped make the revolution possible. But the story is far from over. As AI continues to transform industries, economies, and societies, Nvidia remains at the center of it all. The question now isn't how Nvidia became so valuable. The question is, how much bigger can it become? If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the Startup Circuit HQ for more stories about startups, innovation, AI, and billion-dollar businesses. Don't forget to like, share, and turn on notifications. And I'll see you in the next one.